Hello, welcome to the DMS Online School. In today's video, we will just revise Integrated Science C, Paper 1. This paper was written in 2022. Okay, so this should read Examinations Council of Zambia, Junior Secondary School Leaving Examination, Grade 9, 2022. So if you are new to this channel as a grade 9, you are most welcome. And on this channel, I revise past examination papers for grade 9 and 12 in science and integrated science and biology. So if what I do on this channel is what you're interested in, consider clicking that red subscribe button below and turn on the bell notification so that when I upload a new video like this one, YouTube will send you a notification. Alright, so without further ado, let's go straight into this revision. Okay. So section A consists of 20 marks, multiple choice, answer all questions, mark your answers with a cross on the answer grid provided in the answer booklet. So you'll find an answer grid, and when answering, you must put a cross on your answer. Okay. So question 1 reads, which reproductive organs in human beings produce hormones that start the action changes during puberty in boys and girls? Which reproductive organs in human beings produce hormones that start the action changes during puberty in boys and girls? So A, in boys testes, then in girls ovaries. Yeah, that is correct. So the answer is A. Then 2, the following are the organs in the female reproductive system of the human being: uterus, cervix, oviduct, vagina. Then we move. Okay, let's come here. Then they're saying which order shows the correct sequence of the movement of the semen after ejaculation to reach the site of fertilization. Okay, so after ejaculation, what should be the order? So the order should start with 4 vagina, then 2 cervix, then 3 uterus. We go to uterus, which is at number 1. Then lastly, it goes to the oviduct. So you start with the vagina 4, you go to the cervix, which is at number 2, you go to the uterus, which is at number 1, you go to the oviduct, which is at number 3. So the order is 4, 2, 1, 3. Okay, so the answer is D. Then 3 says, which of the following diseases is not caused by nutritional deficiency, like lack of good diet? Which of these diseases, which of the following diseases is not caused by nutritional deficiency or lack of food in the body? So we have anemia, kwashiorkor, malaria, and marasmus. So the answer is C, which is malaria. So we go to 4. The main type of pollution caused by uncontrolled disposal of garbage in towns is called, so A, air pollution, no. Land pollution, yes. So uncontrolled disposal of garbage in towns causes C, the type of pollution called land pollution. So the answer is B. We move to 5, which says the term phototropism refers to the action made by a growth of a plant in response to. So the term phototropism refers to the action made by a growth of a plant in response to light, because photo means light and tropism means movement or response. So the response to light is called phototropism. 6, the following the following diagrams show an illustration on changes of state in matter. So this diagram is just an illustration on changes of state in matter. So we have this state here where the particles are held together or close to each other. So this should be solid. Then we have this in which the particles are not as close as they are in this So this should be liquid, this solid. Then here the particles are further apart from each other than they are in liquid. So this is gas. So then these are the changes that they're telling us, like maybe you have a change from gas to solid, which is number 4, or vice versa from solid to gas. Then we have a change from gas to liquid, which is a 3. Then we have a change from liquid to solid, which is 2, and then the change from solid to liquid, which is 1. So the change at 1 from solid to liquid, this is melting. So number 1 is melting, because when they say which energy changes correctly occur at 1, 2, 3, and 4. So at number 1, this is the changing from solid to liquid. This is melting. Okay, so nothing is corresponding to melting apart from C, so the answer should be C. Because if we come to 2, the change from liquid to solid, this should be freezing. Yeah, correct. Then the change at number 3, which is from gas to liquid, should be condensation. Then the change at number 4 from either gas to solid or solid to gas, this should be sublimation. Okay, correct. So we go to 7, where it says calculate the weight of a 40 kg object on Earth given that acceleration due to gravity is 10 Newton per kg. The weight is, okay, so if you are asked to find weight, calculate it in this way. W, which is weight, is equal to m, which is mass, times g, which is acceleration due to gravity. Then you say equals mass is what they've given you here, 40, times acceleration due to gravity is what they've given you here, which is 10. So you multiply 40 times 10, you get 400 Newton, which is the weight, meaning the answer is D. Then 8, the following diagrams show 4 different liquids, each of mass 10 gram, but having different volumes. Okay, so we have 4 different liquids. Liquid 1 has also the mass of 10 gram. Liquid 2 has also the mass of 10 gram. Then liquid 3 has also a mass of 10 gram, and liquid 4 has also a mass of 10 gram. That is what the question is saying when it says the following diagrams show 4 different liquids, each of mass 10 gram, but having different volumes. So this liquid, though it is 10 gram, but the volume is somewhere at, if we check properly, the volume is somewhere there at 15. Then when we come at liquid 2, the volume is somewhere at, if this is 5, that line, then this should be 4 cubic centimeters. Then liquid 3, the volume is at 10 cubic centimeters. Then liquid 4 is at 5 cubic decimeter there, or centimeters, sorry. So the question says which of the liquids has the highest density? Okay, so we will know by using the formula density is equal to mass over volume. So in each case, if you notice that the volume here, the one with little volume here, with a small volume, is the one that will have more density. Like when we check of all these liquids, 1, 2, 3, 4, the one with the smallest volume, because the mass here will be the same, we'll be putting 10 over volume, but the one with the smallest volume will give us a large value for density. So in that case, it will be liquid number 2 with the volume of 4 cubic centimeters. So when they say which of the liquids has the highest density, it is liquid 2. So we move to question number 9. The diagram shows an experiment on heat movement. Okay, we have a metallic pot. This one is a metallic pot, and then we have a candle, and then we have a handle there. We have this process occurring inside, labeled as G, and then we have this handle labeled H there. So the question says what type of heat movement occurs at point G and H. Okay, so the type of heat movement which occurs like in liquids or fluids, things that can flow like liquid and the gas, is actually convection. So at G, the heat movement there, it is convection. Now at the handle here, this is a solid particle. So in solid, the kind of heat movement which occurs in solid is conduction, because it requires that particles are holding each other for heat to be transmitted from one point to another. So when we check here, so H is conduction here, right? Then G is convection, so the answer is B. Then we move to 10. The diagram is on an experiment with light rays. The diagram is on an experiment with light rays. Okay, so this is actually a reflection of light. So this is an incident ray on a mirror which gets refracted or reflected, and this is the normal. So this is the angle of incidence, and this is the angle of refraction or reflection. So according to the law of reflection, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Now the question says, what is the value of angle R? So this is the angle of reflection. They want to know the value. So for us to do this, we use mathematics, where we need first to know this angle. Once we know this angle, because these two are equal. So according to mathematics, the angle between the normal and this surface here, the whole angle here is 90. Okay, from here up to here it's 90. But if we know that from here it's 90, but we have only been told part of it that it is 50, what should we add to 50 to get the whole part of it to 90? That is 40. So this angle is at 40, and if this is 40, this is also 40, according to the law of reflection, which says the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. So when they say what is the value of angle R, it's 40, which is B. We move to 11. The diagram shows a section of the human heart. So this is the human heart with the thick wall on the left side of the heart, thick muscle, then with this part, a valve labeled I. Then they're saying identify the part labeled I in the diagram. Okay, so this part here is called should be bicuspid valve. Yeah, the other one is tricuspid valve. Yeah. Then we move to question 12, which says, which human activity presents a very high risk of spreading human immunodeficiency virus HIV and acquired immunodeficiency syndrome AIDS? Which human activity presents a very high risk of spreading human immunodeficiency virus HIV and acquired immunodeficiency syndrome AIDS? So A, blood transfusion. High risky human activity, I don't think so, because blood transfusion is done with caution. Then B, circumcision is also done with caution. Engaging in unprotected sex. Okay, so if you are engaging already in unprotected sex, you are already not protected, so you are at high risk of spreading HIV. So here HIV can be spread because of unprotected. So here, sharing sharp objects, we share many sharp objects. If our sharing, we are taking precautions of how we share them, then that is okay. So the answer is this one, C. 13. Which of the following are used to treat water at a water purification plant? A, chlorine and desalination. So it's chlorine and desalination. Okay. 14. Which statement is correct about the importance of photosynthesis to the atmosphere? It helps to add nitrogen, no. Balance carbon dioxide, yes. Remove nitrogen, no. Remove water vapor, no. 15. What will be the products of a chemical reaction between sodium chloride and silver nitrate? Okay, So the answer should be C, sodium nitrate and silver chloride. So this is a decomposition reaction. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, please give it a like and let me know in the comment section. Then we go to question 16, which says the diagrams show experiments on light filters using ray boxes. So we have three diagrams, 1, 2, 3. So we have a red bulb, and then we have a red filter. Okay, then here we have a blue bulb, and then we have an orange filter. Then here we have a green filter, and then we have a white bulb. Okay, then they say, what color would be observed at positions 1, 2, and 3? Okay, so if you are using a red bulb and then you have a red filter, so a filter will allow its color to pass through. So it will block any other color and allow the color that is similar to it to go through. So if this is red, this is the red, definitely red will pass through the filter. Here we have orange filter, here we have blue light. So since the filter is blue and the filter is orange and then the light is blue, it will not be allowed to go through unless if this light was orange, that's when it was going to be allowed to go through here. So it will be blocked by the orange filter here. So at 2 there will be just black, no color will be observed. In short, there will be black. Then green filter will only allow green color to pass through and block any other color. Okay, now since we have white bulb, which means it will produce a light, or it consists of light with all the colors, the 7 colors. So all the other colors will be blocked except green. So green will be the one that will pass here. So here we have red, black, green, red, black, green. So the answer is C. 17, the diagram shows an electric circuit. So this is an electric circuit with a battery, excuse me, of 40 volts, rated 40 volts, and an ammeter rated 2 amps, and then one resistor connected with another resistor 1 in series. This resistor is rated 2 ohm. Then this one we don't know. Then we have a voltmeter here. Then the answer says calculate the value of R1 if the other resistor is 2 ohm. The value of R1 is. So what do we know this one is? So for us to know this value here, we need to know total resistance in here. Total resistance can be found R is equal to voltage over current. So if we say total resistance, we say voltage is this one here over, then current passing through is this one here too. So say, okay, 6 divided by 2, which will be 3. So now, since these two are in series, total resistance is when you add this and this, they are the one that they should give you 3. Okay, since total resistance is 3 in series, if we add this and this, they should give us this. Now, what number should we add to 2 in order to get 3? It's 1. So our resistor R1 is a 1.0 ohm. 18. What form of energy does water stored at a hydroelectric power station possesses? It possesses what we call potential energy. Okay. 19. Which of the following is correct about analog transmission? A, its signals carry a lot of information per second and no, unless digital. B, its information can be stored and processed by computers. Yeah, somehow. Let's see the best one. C, the quality of signals over a long distance is maintained. No, it is actually lost. D, the transmission is affected by extra random interference signals. Yeah, it gets affected. So the answer is D. Then we go to 20. The diagram shows a geostationary satellite. Okay, satellite going around the Earth with the antenna, dish, and these parts here, the solars and the what, and the body itself. So they're saying identify the structure P and its function. So this structure P here is actually a what? Antenna, micro link, no. Solar panel, yes, these are solar panels. So what are the functions? Provides energy to the satellite, yes. So the answer is C. Well guys, we have come to the end of this revision. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and let me know in the comment section. Subscribe for more videos like this one. In the next video, I will be answering section B of this paper. For now, bye and see you in the next video. Peace.